say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Take you like a pill. Then I feel you're like a pill to get my fill. No, do me in the worst way. Don't let me sleep, never say you're sorry. Oh, maybe I'll leave. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Oh yeah. Take you like a pill. Get my fill.
আমাদের কাস্টিং স্টার্ট হয়ে গেছে। Wow. So we are back with a series of friendly games in Intracity 2K22 Valorant tournament, and now we have hosts taking EZCM. Am I pronouncing the name correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah. In Icebox, which is their map of choice. So far, interesting that GCM has no stage, which is a difficult option to consider in Icebox because you need a sage to plant at A site, you need a sage at most to plant B site, and in defense, you wanted to
Choose your agent.
the mid team. But they're going with an Astra and a Killjoy, which is also nice. Sova in terms of EZCM, and for the host, it's also Sova for the host, Finesse in the role.
Wait, just let me check once. Hello, Nix. Have you changed your screen from starting soon to in-game? Okay, then.
Okay. So, nothing
on the
unusual
defending
for both the
side,
teams.
we have got Team of the Grid, and on attacking, we have got Team EZCM. Nothing out of the box. Quite unusual to see that the Team of the Grid has chose to go with a woman on this map.
No charges left.
What about not peeking the sage? I think that was also a tricky option. You need a sage in Icebox most of the cases until you know how to defend or attack without sage. Icebox is the kind of map where the mid control is not that important, I would say. Rather, the most common tactics is just to rush a site. You can see the attacker Killjoy. It's a
The Bongstead and Reyna
oh yes.
going to peek mid. Rex OP. They got a pick and got the intel that the attackers are going towards mid.
Which is an interesting choice, but the spike is still in the base.
Revealing
Yep,
area.
Begum Beguni got a headshot on COCO, which is a quite valuable kill because COCO, I think he's playing duelist.
And now if you see, it's very random what they're doing because two players
got
are
next off
going with
guard.
bomb to B site and other two players defending
One
at
enemy
A site.
remaining.
They're getting sabotaged from every possible side. Only one defender left
Flawless.
and he is at screen.
And it's a flawless round from Team EZCM on their first round, and that's quite impressive from them.
Yeah. I think what went wrong here is that Flawless Zeno expected that A hit or B hit straight, but instead the team EZCM went for mid control and two players went A and it was a sandwich attack which caused them the round. Now it's a full eco from the side of Flawless Zeno. Interesting setups. Two duelists playing at A, Tova and Sage playing mid, and Omen
Scanning
alone
ahead.
playing B.
Over with the recon dart, early checking by the jet. Here comes the jet running and shooting with the Spectre. Reyna and the jet got 3 of the players of Team Off the Grid just by running and gunning, and they've got the control of the whole site next with his pistol on mid. Razors coming from kitchen. He's gonna take a peek and Bongstead. The timing is very essential right now, and Bongstead have spotted Razor right now.
Last player standing.
Next is down. He tried to backstab it over with his and Razor. Got a very cheeky kill right there. He was just waiting for someone to come.
But
And
I think-
Bongstead with his Spectre. He's using some utility to pull him down.
Enemy was punished.
And with a headshot of the Spectre, he took down the last man standing.
Yeah. And through that headshot, now the visitors are 2-0 ahead. The hosts really need to pull
got
it
enough
back.
time to
Really
go
need
into
to
the
pull it back
Astro
into
4?
favor. They need to read the game that is being played by EZCM. It's very clear that EZCM is playing for map control. They are sending. Oh, now
Let's
they're
take this
actually
Reyna
sending
down.
5 people straight to A. Which is also an interesting choice. A KJ turret looking backstab. Let's see what happens in the round. Oh, going for an early operator pick, gets revealed, has to fall back.
The
Now.
defenders have decided to fall back, but here
Oh
the
no!
jet finds COCO again with his Spectre just running and gunning and two down finesse.
Oh
Next
no!
taking the trades.
Nice,
2K
nice
coming out from the
next.
next. Next with the
3K.
3K. Oh
Interesting.
my god, this man is just a beast. And he has also spotted the Astra. Gets pulled by,
Gets low.
gets low and also
Last
pulled by
player
him.
standing.
With a little bit of
Enemy
mistiming.
remaining.
He's also taken down.
I think the
Again.
retake was not very coordinated. You take 3 kills, then you push together. The Astra got the neck very low, you know, and that's why he had to react to that, and that saved a 10-second or 11-second that actually had the attackers be safe and play the post plant safely. Otherwise, it was a good round from Flawless
Right
Zeno.
here.
Let's see what they do now. They're 3-0
Revealing area.
behind.
Found
Sova
them.
with the early recon. Finesse checking the jet with the sheriff, but can't deal much damage. Also gets down. They've got total control of the side.
One enemy
Here we
remaining.
can see Jet taking control of the full map and just running across the whole map. There's one player remaining, that's Razor, and he's on mid. He gets checked, he gets spotted, and gets taken down by the Bong stud.
Yeah. So the full eco from Flawless Zeno. Not much out of that round.
I guess their
Yeah.
team name is Off the Grid.
Okay, so I'm really sorry for mispronouncing
No,
their
no,
name
it's
so
okay.
far. Yeah. So Team of the Grid straight away has a 4 round lead over the host. They're attacking very swiftly, getting through the defense of Flawless Zeno. Now we can see a big change. Razor, the Omen, coming to A side, and the duelist COCO going to B side. And we again see, without the spike, a rush to A side. Let's see what happens. They have no clue that there is probably going to
This
find.
Jet, dashes and takes
Yeah.
headshot, but here comes that trade from Finesse to
The
Reina.
problem is they don't have
Early
any
drone.
sight.
Jet takes COCO down from a very long distance. Gets traded
Wow.
by Nex.
And we can see the Sova going mid flank.
Last player standing.
It's a 1v2 situation right now. Nex is
Spike
coming
is
from
going
the
to B.
screens.
Spike is going
And the
to B.
spike is going to be, and I guess Nex has predicted this quite well.
Last player standing.
But Nex, oh my god, he's taken down by the Bongstead, and Rex Soapy with that operator, he was not able to do as much and gets taken down by the Bongstead. It's 0-5.
Yeah,
Team off the grid with a point of 0.
I think it's just the aim battle
here.
that this
Right here.
attackers were
Spikes
winning,
here.
which is making the difference. Razor getting picked off very early at A site, and site is easy to get. These people are not even taking the spike with them. Let's see
Scanning
what
ahead.
happens.
Early
So
recon
far,
coming up from
it's
Sova.
good for the host.
Early information. Here comes this defensive smoke from Razor, and Jet takes down Rex Soapy. He's just dashing into the side, checking out for corners, and here I guess he'll be taken down. Yes, you will be taken down by COCO with a headshot.
You should run.
4v3 retake.
Now it's a 4v3 situation. They
Backup
play
Silva is
slow.
in play.
COCO takes down another one and
One enemy remaining.
takes down Bonga.
Spike down A.
It's the one who was
Enemy
situation.
down.
But still, Sova with that operator deals much damage to the team.
Last
Oh my
player
god,
standing.
Sova takes down 3
There.
with that operator. Oh my god, what is this
Revealing
man with
area.
that operator? In this type of situation, he's just jiggling left and right and just using his operator to deal damage. And Sova is coming towards COCO,
COCO
and
has
they're
no
gonna
clue
meet
that he is boosted upwards
PK
with the
so
van.
far,
30
and
seconds
what is
left.
gonna happen right now? They're just waiting for each other on the side. Sova is just shocked at, and he's just waiting for COCO to come.
And I think that's the right call. He should wait. He shouldn't peek. He should wait for
He
Sova to
uses
do.
another shock dart, and I guess that's the time for Sova to get
10 seconds
the
left.
plant right now, and COCO is coming towards him. They're gonna meet, and COCO
Nice.
wins that duel.
Nice. Well played. I think it's absolutely incredible how Sova got 3k there. But very patient play here from COCO. Gets the host the first round. And it's 1-5 on the board for Flawless Zeno.
Or team off the grid.
But like that clutch was something else, Sova just, I think Razor TP'd a little early than he should have. He thought, he was paranoid, so he could have just easily TP'd and killed him. But that didn't happen at all. Sova was quick to go there.
Scanning ahead.
Rex OP with that early
Rex
peek
was
with
with
the
a
operator
blistering
takes
pick.
down the first blood.
Yeah. Now it's a 5v4. The spike is going towards A.
Here.
But still, the players of EZCM, they're not slowing down with their pace. They're gonna rush it, but they're gonna play it fast. They're gonna move towards the side, take some space. Finish takes down Killjoy, and Bombshot coming out with a 2k on the trade, and so also takes down Razor. It's a 2v2 situation right now.
2v2 situation, but Rex has an operator which can come big in this kind of situation. COCO holding the right side of the A entrance.
And COCO be able to take.
And Sova suddenly ults. It creates some space. And they're covering. They're expecting Rex to pick there, but he has an operator which is making all the difference.
But they
Last
missed
player
the shot.
standing.
Sova takes down COCO, and it's
30 seconds
suddenly a
left.
2v1 situation right now for Rex OP. And
Yeah,
with that,
that's not an angle you should play. That's not an angle you should play. But nice try from guys at Flawless Zeno. I think the awareness from the GRID that they continue
From
to
Team
push to the A
EZCM.
side
Need a
against an operator and against a fully equipped Reyna. That's actually applaudable here. How of the GRID actually continued the attack on A side.
And it's 1-6 score. 1 for the team of the grid, and 6 for the team EZCM.
Now it's another eco from the side of Flawless Zeno. And
they're asking for a pause.
but I think this pause is not validatory because the round has already
I have the
started.
spike. Scanning ahead.
I guess one of the players is disconnected.
Razor missing an easy shot there in that smoke. But see, lot of people
One
coming
enemy
mid.
They're
remaining.
dashing into the side, going back side, and here next comes reconnected Peaks, finds Begum Beguni, but gives
No charge.
little damage and goes back to mid. And Peaks below the tunnel with his frenzy and takes down the bomb stud. He's still holding his ground, and with the frenzy, he headshots Killjoy. It's a 1v2 situation. He has got a Phantom right now, and he has healed up himself to 80%, but I guess he's gonna save the gun because it was an eco from him, and this is a very good decision from him.
Get out of my way.
And here we can see some toxicity coming from next whiff, but still gets another kill and with a 3k. But
Yeah, that was unnecessary. But well, off the
Still-
GRID looks like they're pretty confident about winning this map. So far, they have only won 7 rounds, but they have looked pretty confident. And if you look at their strategy in a little detail, you can see they are not doing much. They're just going A, which
yeah,
is the default
they're just
strategy.
rushing A, they're winning those needles, which is needed,
Yeah.
and this is gonna be a perfect read because as you can see, there's 3 players on the side on A. The dashes takes down Rex OP.
Begum Begum
As
is
response
trying-
coming in with the drone, and Begum Begum with that spam gets 2k. That
Last player
Phantom.
standing.
Yeah, next finds him, but still, this man is so accurate.
KJ
And
misses
there's
the
only
flank.
one
There's
player
more.
remaining, that's
More flank.
Razor, who's playing Omen right now, and he's coming from the backstab. He takes a little peek. Instead, headshots him, and he has heard that someone is coming from behind,
Yeah.
but gets traded by the bomb stud. One more round to the name of Team EZCM. And here's a timeout that's coming from the team of the grid.
No, it's a defender's timeout. So it's from Flawless Zeno.
No, actually their team name is of the grid. There's no Flawless Zeno.
Okay, I'm really sorry about that. So I just mistaked it. So the hosts are of the grid, and the attackers
Team
are
EZCM.
EZCM. Yeah. Okay.
Our cameraman is showing us the penguin on Snowman.
Let's see how now Team of the Grid reacts to this very strong attack.
And I guess this timeout should have been taken early because you let them win these rounds, you let them win those aim duels, and you should have taken the timeout beforehand when you had the time, when you had the rounds in your hand. But if you see, it's too late right now. It's a 1-9, 1-8
No, I
scorecard.
think what's wrong is that they are just contesting. If you can't win M duels, you just leave the A side. You play it for retake. If you are dying at sides, then it's becoming a 3v5 retake or say 2v5 retake, which is nearly impossible. So rather just leave the side to them. Save your utility for post
But
plan.
still, with the timeout, they weren't able to slow down Team EZCM. Here comes the defensive smoke from Omen. But still, Beguni passes that, and here comes the drone. Drone tags him. And Beguni gets traded by Finesse. It's a 4v4 situation right now. Here comes the Conquest, a shock dart. They're trying to make this space
One
into the
enemy
side. And
remaining.
here's Sova with the 2k, and Killjoy takes down COCO at that same moment. And Finesse trying to take the trade, but the attackers, Team EZCM, they're
Again,
very
the
accurate. They're very
same problem I've mentioned. Just
there.
I personally thought that this match is going to be balanced match because both of the teams are kind of equally
I
ranked.
think the the Team of the Grid is playing a little more, seriously than they should. They should just sometimes accept the fact that they are
Finesse with an
having.
early recon on B.
Oh my God.
Finds one, but gets traded by Beguni.
Yeah, see, they're attacking with so much force and so much utility that you shouldn't just play side. You leave the side and try to
Here
retake
comes
the
the
side. I think that's the option
early
here, which is
Nova
missing
ult.
right off the grid, and that's actually causing them this round.
Enemy kill.
Beguni is so accurate with his headshots. Takes down Razor as well. Here, Killjoy. This Phantom finds out next.
Spike planted.
Backstab coming out from
finally gets
COCO.
traded out from COCO. And now it's still a 2v3 situation, but a difficult one.
Williams and Rex OP took down Sova right there. There's someone behind yellow, and they know
Last
it.
player standing.
Oh, that peak and
Suddenly the
headshot from
round becomes a
COCO, that was
2v1
very
and Killjoy
crispy.
is nowhere to be seen. He is in B main. And I think the defenders have no idea that he is
No
actually
idea
B
that
main.
he's in the B main.
One
And
enemy
he'll stop
remaining.
the defuse. And
Yeah.
it's a 1v1 situation
This
right now. They have
is
got no
nothing.
time. And Rex is just sitting there. Oh my god. Killjoy.
I think none of them for a
Last
moment
round
thought that
before the
KJ can
switch.
be at B main. And
That was very nicely played by Killjoy.
yeah, because they came themselves from B main. That's why the KJ actually went very smart there. Instead of going mid, he came back to B
B
main.
main, they had no idea.
And that is the game of day, I think. What a beautiful flank. And won them the round. EZCM are
Get out of my
now leading
way.
the game by
Standing
10-1.
ahead. There they are.
Early recon, what's Rex OP, but this time Rex OP was not able to deal any damage and hence gets taken out by Beguni. Beguni with his ult open but gets traded, and then Reina takes down Finesse. Next with a crispy headshot with the
Player
Spectre, but
standing.
gets traded by the Killjoy who started pushing. And Omen is on
Spike
site.
planted.
I guess they got the sound of Omen TPing into the site, and they exactly know where he is. Razor takes down Sova, but he's very low right now, and I guess there's no possibility
Yeah,
of him clutching that
nearly
up.
impossible. It was there for Razer to do something.
Switching sides.
This is how Icebox works. If you can attack site well, you can have all the rounds, and exactly that has happened. That's in a very dominating way. We see Team EZCM taking on 11 rounds as an attacking side. No answer, no defense so far from off the grid.
Let's see what of the grid players can do on attack. Will they be able to come back in this remaining position? I guess they're planning to go into the A side. There's not much planning from them. And if you see the defenders, they're just rushing into them.
Spike down A.
Here.
Have you seen the defenders going
Here's my
backstab them? Two of the defenders are coming to backstab, and here goes one.
Player
Here
standing.
goes two. And it's a 1v4 situation right now. Jet is alone in that corner, stuck. And gets taken out easily.
Match point.
Team EZCM are too confident right now. They're just on their peak.
Yeah, so far it's just like 15 to 20 minutes to this game, and we are already on the match point.
There's no
For
answer coming out
EZCM,
from Team of the Grid.
no answer at all, and I think Icebox, it's their favorite map for a reason, and it shows on the screen.
The B side is completely open. What the fuck is happening right now? The
Oh,
defenders.
there's a gamble, it doesn't matter, they're
The
all
They're just trolling the defenders. How they even found two of them? COCO finds Reina. It's a 3v3 situation right now and still doable by the attackers. This spike is just right there.
One
They
enemy
want to
remaining.
take the spike, and here comes the headshot from Begum. Deals damage to Razor as well. And Razor also
Defenders
gets
win.
taken out, an easy win
Okay.
coming from
Sauna time.
Team EZCM.
quite disappointing as well of the great fan, but yeah. Let's see. I think I hope that one match doesn't tell the whole story, and
Yeah.
it finds a way to come back in the next map. But talking about this map, it was only one and one guy. It's Beguni is completely dominating the whole map. And also we have the Sova, if I am pronouncing his name right, it's Gravity, who is absolutely brilliant, and it got an insane 4K clutch. It unfortunately didn't happen. In terms of the grid players, nothing to write about special. Next got tried to have one round in pocket, but didn't happen. In the end, it's only one round that the hosts could manage to have. The sides have swapped. Interesting choice of duelist here from EZCM, going with the raids and hovering over a neon before, I guess, taking a jet.
Finesse is hovering over a neon. Will he play neon, or can we see a new
I
Asian
don't
played? But
know.
I guess it's against the rule book because neon is banned.
Yeah. Just talking about Begum Beguni, just played, or the star player from the last match played absolutely amazingly. Combat score over 400. If she continues like this, it would be a difficult attacking half of the grid.
Defending team EZCM.
And there is your Viper as well, the
Select your
controller.
agent.
Okay, I'm pausing the first round. Okay.
Yeah. No one picks Viper in this map in general, but we got a Viper and Razor back in Omen. COCO goes back to a Sentinel next in the role of Sova.
Pretty basic composition coming out from team off the grid.
Yeah, only thing that's quite different is the Viper pick by team EZCM. Everything else falls in the generic categories. Let's see how this match pans out. So, trading skins never gets old.
আমি কি খেলবো তোদের সাথে? আমি একটা ডাটে পুরো রিভিল করে দেব, ঠিক আছে?
Placing
একটা
sentry.
ডাটে পুরো রিভিল করে দেব, ঠিক আছে?
Think some of their conversations are getting a little leaked. But that's all right. Absolutely, that's all right. The defense here in B side is held by Killjoy,
তুমি শুনতে কি চাও?
and in A side we have 3 defenders, with Sova being the main defender, I guess, and the Viper being the main defender, and Sova with his dart getting the early info at A main. Jade the solo holder at mid, and I guess it's a default setup in the beginning by Team of the Grid. KJ playing very deep inside the boathouse.
Okay, so the technical issues is done with, and I'm restarting the timer, and here it goes.
Viper going back to market. Sova alone at A side. And looks like it is going to be a default setup. But Sova, the initiator, for some reason,
I
is
know
going B
how
main.
this dart goes. This dart goes to A main, I guess. This Sova dart will go to A main, and they will think that, okay, no, the dart is for A main, and also they're going to A main.
Yeah.
As you can see, but I guess there's a mistake on the dart.
Yeah, but the problem is they have still the mid control, the defensive side. So Sova has no
Gravity.
way lurking,
Hiding on the cheeky
and
corner.
there is a smoke coming
Will
at
take
mid
peek
bottom,
with someone.
and Viper has a stronghold on A side. So, oh, nice shot!
Yeah, it is. Takes down Razor. It gets traded by Sova, but yeah, Begum Beguni takes him down again.
Shock dart.
COCO vulnerable with the DK.
Shock dart.
Very good utility used by the Sova.
Last player standing.
And
Spike
last-
down A.
Now it's the 1v4 situation.
And let's
And
pick by
Sova takes
three.
him.
Yeah. So first round here
Because
goes
they left
to,
the party, now we cannot see their names.
yeah. I think I know some of their names, especially the players from off the grid, but for the players in EZCM, looks like it's again going to be quite a push. Problem is the defenders at A side are holding the site. Okay, the recon didn't reveal anything.
Begoni with the 80s. That's quite unusual for him to play this gun. All the attackers are here. Begoni comes up with a 3K with that 80s spam. And Rex OP with a trade.
Unfortunate,
That
to be
classic
honest.
right click
They're
headshot.
getting pushed down from every possible direction.
And they're getting sandwiched.
Last
But they
player
still
standing.
managed
Razor
to.
takes on Sova. The trade is coming up from Viper.
Yeah.
And that
Oh.
sheriff shot. They end this round as well.
Here. Need a drop.
Healing area.
COCO contented with the race, but Race got a nice headshot at him, and Begoni with his Ares spammed down
Yeah.
Jet right there.
Satchel out.
Shooting without any utility at mid, being punished for that.
They're very aggressive on the defensive side as
Oh,
well. They have
nice
too many
shot from Viper on there.
Here comes
One
the Sova
enemy
shot
remaining.
guard.
Spike down A.
Wagon player is Sova, who
With
gets
that, the third round goes in the
visited by
name
the
of the
opponent
Team
Sova.
EZCM.
And now the score is 3-0 for Team EZCM. So far, we haven't seen anything innovative from
Team of the Grid.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
in particular striking, not playing with each other. If they're coming all aim in, what's happening is that
Nice
enemy
and
team is just flanking them and killing
Placing
them.
alarm bot.
And if they're trying to mid, they're getting aimed.
It's gonna be an early A recon right there.
Shock dart.
A good shock dart coming out there. Viper structure the screen to buy time.
So we're playing very aggressively here, but the Viper utility actually delays the push. But see, the thing I was talking about, the
And here comes the
backstab.
flank.
You can't stop the backstab. There is another backstab.
Variable removed.
Diabolical
One
with this
enemy remaining.
operator take. And the defenders are so aggressive, they're just sandwiching the attackers from everywhere.
Exactly, and but the problem
And
is that
even if
once
the
you,
setup that came from COCO, that was not enough to stop them.
yeah,
Like
because
Cage's
the
turret
problem,
should be behind
they
for
are
every kind of
thinking they're
intel.
not coming in backstab for alone. Like they're 3 people or 2 people coming for backstab, and if they're playing default, then they're getting picked off single-handedly, like one by one. So it's a very difficult situation at the moment for Optic 3.
Jet is gonna peek and
Satchel
meet
out.
Raze right there.
Satchel
That's the wrong satchel, I guess.
Night night.
Raze gets taken out. Viper
Yeah,
is
but
also gets taken out. He wanted to play that off angle, but that didn't work out for him. And here comes the drone from Sova. Sova knows that someone is there on that corner. He wants to tag him. Yeah, he got the tag. He pushed Jet away from that corner. And he's
KJ
got the
has made with
intel
an operator,
that.
which is interesting.
Healer down.
And here comes a nice crispy headshot from Beguni in mid. Takes turn Rex OP and Killjoy with this.
You have to understand
Operator
that
is
nobody
searching
is
for
actually-
anyone. Razor gets spotted by that Killjoy turret. And Jet with that nice
One
and crispy
enemy
headshot
remaining.
on Sova takes a 3K.
And now Flawless Zeno is going back to A.
You know, it's a 4v1 situation. 3 of the players are
Yeah.
very damaged
30
of
seconds
team
left.
of the grid. And Beguni, if he tries to clutch this round, I think it's
I
possible that he will be successful in this.
think it's nearly impossible for Begum to be honest, and I think he knows that as well. And he dropped the
What?
operator.
He dropped the operator. I guess he should have saved it for himself as well, but no.
Don't know what's the
That was the
logic
waste
here,
of
but
eco. And he's wasting his ult?
and then
What?
died from a molly, unfortunately. We have the score
What was he
4-1.
doing? Was that a troll? I think so.
It doesn't matter if you are not getting rounds. But here it's okay because they are leading by 4-1. And Team of the Grid is away with 1 round, but they need to have more rounds in their bank if they want to stretch this game to the 3rd map. Sova, jiggle picking mid. But again, the aggression at A main continues.
Last player standing.
Alarm bot down.
Another round here for Team EZCM. It looks like they don't actually fear pushing the attacking team. And
They're
another
so
thing that I
aggressive.
really like about EZCM is that they push in groups. So when they're pushing mid, they're actually pushing with 2 players, the Jet and the KJ, both pushing mid. When they're pushing A side, both the Raze and Viper is pushing A side. And
I guess
think
this is going to be a
that
very good read
utility
for
from
the attackers, because if you can see that there's no one on the B side and the side is completely open, there's only the KJ turret and they're always stacking in the mid.
Satchel out.
What is this happening? Raze comes with the satchel but gets headshotted by Razor. And the KJ turret gets deactivated. The side is open but no one is
You
entering
should
the
run.
side. Sova takes down Beguni.
now it's a
Viper
3v5.
gets walled off mid. Here comes the KJ lockdown as well. The plant
I like Razor's position
is
here.
going down.
He's actually having the whole mid control here.
The attackers have got full control of the site as well. COCO is holding the main right now. And Jet took down Sova with a crispy headshot.
Razor is on
Viper
a
has
very
spotted COCO, and with that headshot, he takes him down.
One
Razor
enemy
with that
remaining.
flank takes down Killjoy. And there's only one player remaining, that Viper, who got smoked off on the
I think
CT
he
side.
should save at this point.
But no, he's gonna play through that, and he finds out Rick's OP. It's a 2K. Will he be able to kill the 3rd man and find some value for his team? The 2nd round for Team of the Grid.
That was a very well played round. I think Razor's position was very interesting. He played near the tiles, got the Razor down, then used his position to flank the enemy and got the Sova in market. And
I
that's the
guess
play.
it was also not nice from Team EZCM to
Nice
leave
shot.
the B side.
Actually, shot from Rex here, I guess, on Jet. And trying to gather
Begum
the A main
Beguni.
control. Why
Taking
don't you
the-
just drone A main? Why don't you just drone A main? Yeah, nice.
Sova
So
Takes
they
down Viper with the headshot, and now A side is completely free. Only Sova is there.
completely free because Sova is in the heaven. Yeah, but
Coco takes
Sova gets
down
down.
himself as well. Here comes the drone for the smoke.
So
They're
the
trying to
last
make
player
space. They're trying to take control of this site, and here comes Begum Beguni through that smoke and takes down Rex Hope. He doesn't get traded. Killjoy takes off Razor. It's a 2v3 situation right now. Jet wants to save himself from the defenders. KJ lockdown.
The problem is the defender KJ is just 11 HP.
They were not able to plan this fight. And I guess this is gonna be a rotation to the B side, and Begum Beguni is watching mid to catch the players of off the grid off
30
guard.
seconds left.
And Begum Beguni is right about it and finds out Rex OP right there.
Last player standing.
But
Yeah, they should
Coco,
win this round. They should win this round. There's just 30 HP they
Enemy
can
remaining.
what?
and he,
Begum Beguni with that fine headshot, but gets traded, and that's another round for team off the grid.
I think
It
it's
was-
just I think they're off the grid has to tell themselves that we know we are good players and we can come back into this kind of matches. They are just playing a little nervous. When you have the site, you know the KJ is 10 HP, you know the Jet is 30 HP. Why don't you push the site? Why you go for a flank from high mid? It's not needed. So they need to trust themselves. They need to have confidence in themselves, and they can come back into this map.
Guess it's gonna be a big push this time. 3 of the players are going to be side. Omen is holding mid, and they're not gonna peek and take risks right now. They're letting the defenders come at them. Begum Beguni with the flank with the Jet alt open right now, and Razor holding that base. But I guess Begum Beguni will find Razor at this very moment. They're gonna look into each other, and who's gonna win? And Razor takes the headshot on Begum Beguni.
Razor is always doing this work of holding the flank, holding the push from the other side, which was causing off the grid players not to
Nice
advance to the
dash
side.
into the site. They didn't check KJ in the boathouse
down B.
and gets taken by them. KJ with a 2K.
Let's
Out
see,
of
it's only
charges.
46 HP, but the problem is severely walled up Sova.
3v3 situation. There's a recon coming up, gets scanned. Rex Lopi gets spotted, and here's the
Out of
spam coming up
charges.
from Killjoy as well. Here comes the shock dart from Sova. He's trying to hold the time for the attackers, and Rex OP
30
decided
seconds
to
left.
stay
They're making
right
this
there
movement.
on
They're making this movement to
B
A side.
main. This is a
Razor
very
and
good rotation
COCO
from
going
Razor and
towards A
Coco.
side. Yeah. So we have
And
Last
Rex
player
OP gets
standing.
taken out. Only Coco's
Spike
left.
planted.
Will he be able to clutch this round? Here comes the Molly from Viper. And this turret is not good because here
Out
comes
of
the
charges.
first
Placing
kill.
swarm grenade. Swarm
Here
grenade
comes the
out.
swarm grenade. Here comes the recon. They just know that Coco is hiding right there.
One enemy remaining.
Here comes the second kill. And
Oh no, Coco can do it.
2K, Coco can do it, I guess. They have half
Oh,
defuse, but
no.
no, it was not a good
He
decision
didn't have
of
to
them to
peek there.
peek
He
like
didn't
that.
have to peek there. He didn't have to peek there. That's it.
Concentrate, Sova.
Nice try, but now the score is 6-0 for the defenders. That's easy CM. Lot of tactical crouching happening there. I think he should have trusted his instinct that gravity is not going to stick there. But it's just it's half done, and he could have even night picked. He could have jumped picked because Sova was also very low. But just sometimes
He
this thing
peeked when he was reloading, and that took him down. You can see the attack is going towards concentrating towards the side. Rex OP on that sheriff. Will he be able to find that headshot on Viper? Viper is going to take cheeky little picks right there. Jet
Oh,
with that sheriff deals damage to Viper, but with that poison cloud and his Molly, he
Very
holds off
lucky.
the rush.
Satchel out.
Raze with a fast flank on there. Jet with his knives ready to take, but Raze gives him a headshot and gets traded by Sova.
Enemy kill.
Oh my god, Begum with that shotgun. Takes down Rex.
Last player standing.
Healing area.
COCO is left and gets headshotted by Begum.
Again, I think this approach that going towards A main is not very good because simple reason is they don't have any control over the flag, and the Raze comes for flag very
Here.
quickly, and that's difficult to hold.
Comes the drone, here comes the smokes. Is it gonna be a rush into the side? Is Jet gonna dash? The Sage is not also present here, so I think they might dash into the site, and with that spam, they found no one. And here comes the Sova ult, here comes the defender Killjoy is locked down, but Killjoy holds its side pretty well.
He just like
Last round
break
in the half.
dancing, just avoids the Sova ult. That
Avoids the
was
Sova ult, and that was very unfortunate for Sova because he misses the Killjoy ult.
Placing sentry. Need a drop. Thanks.
And for which Rex had to push into the backside and contest with the KJ. This is the last round because swap. This round is gonna cost them a lot much, and here we can see that they're gonna attack and take mid control. But oh, as you can see, this two men flanking right behind them, and here comes the Raze, takes down Rex.
But the Razor has a flank,
Last
which
player
he
COCO gets
standing.
spotted, COCO gets
Spike down mid.
spammed. Oh my god, they've got no chance on Team EZCM. They're just literally coordinating so well right now, and here that's Sova killed his own Killjoy.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a troll, to be honest.
Let's see.
Here comes Razor, takes a nice and crispy headshot on Raze.
But that's too little too late.
Here comes the well-timed perfect Molly and Beguni. As we know, this aggressive player, he's getting paranoid, but still from mid-air, he's gonna kill Razor and takes 3k and round with himself.
Switching sides.
Are in the curve zone. That is, the score is
9-3
exactly
curse.
9-3.
What is the Sova doing? He's just shooting behind Beguni's ass. Here's a technical pause that has been asked from team EZCM.
really difficult right now. You are a off-grid fan, so that's how they have played. So I think it's just better communication between the defenders that has caused the 90 score and a little lack of confidence in terms of the grid players. Let's see. We still have
Here.
1/2 left, and which will it be determine whether this game will stretch to the third map or not. Let's see.
Here the defenders are ready. This Sova is ready with his shock dart.
There they are.
Okay.
Here comes the Viper wall.
Take flight.
Droning there. Going to take info as well as they're gonna contend at the very same moment. Begum with a headshot on COCO. And he gets a 2K, he's got a headshot on Sova as well. The side is completely open, it's completely free right now. And Razor takes down Sova, it's a 3v4 situation right now. The
Spike
bomb goes
planted.
down, Razor takes 2K with that classic headshot.
And now suddenly the
And
situation
Rex
is 2-2.
Hopi. The tables have turned. It's now a 3v2 situation right now. And Razor, he gave damage to Viper, and I guess Begum Beguni is dead.
Last
But
player
Exo didn't
standing.
knew that. Gets traded by Razor, and Viper is only left alone, and Razor takes him down as well. It's gotta be a 4K from Razor, and that was nicely played by him.
A bit of too much aggression from EZCM caused them the round, but another round for hosts here as they go to 4-9. I hope now they buy factors all around the board and try to turn this game around. Though it's a difficult task, they're still 5 rounds behind.
Is this really gonna be that 9-3 curse?
You know, don't know about you, but I always believe about cases. Valorant has a big share of the curses as in. Let's see what happens.
Scanning ahead.
So for full save,
Begum pushing from mid, takes down Razor with a frenzy, and Jet dashes into the face of COCO and he takes him down. That's a very good trade. Okay, the turret annoying the attackers right now, and they want to take as much space as they can in A side.
yeah.
The bomb goes down.
Spike planted.
Goodbye.
Oh no, that's a bad kill. Now they
One
have the
enemy
flank.
remaining.
The flank is dead. They know probably he's under. And that's. But in terms of an eco round, I think EZCM will be happy because they started with 5 classics against 5 half-by guns. But what they turned out, it was that that the defenders lost 3 of their submachine guns. So it was overall a good eco from EZCM. But still, the game is not over. But to come back for of the GRID players, it's still a long task. It's still a hard task, I would say. We again see Jet coming mid like every round, and the mid is walled for the first time. Boombot being dropped over the mid, and we can see the attacker Jet Begum Beguni finds a way into the defender side, like always. He always finds out this way, but gets punished for being a little. And that's a very nice flank hold
Last
from
player standing.
COCO and Razor, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So we have the spike plant in B side. He knows there is a player at A side, but exactly doesn't know where he is.
Spike planted.
So he hopes to take that player down. Oh my god. We didn't expect him to be there. The score so far is 10-half for Team EZCM.
Blocking sight.
Begum Begani is just aggressing over this mid, and there is really nobody to control this aggression. And everyone is effective,
enemy
but
remaining.
everyone knows that he has the same path every round, but there's nothing to punish him.
Out there, healer.
Here.
Feeling at you.
Now we see a defensive response from the Sage.
Okay. Satchel out. Satchel out. For you.
Ahead.
Yeah.
Spike
Nothing
planted.
much to do here unless you get into the side. You have to use the KJ to get out of a
Player
situation
standing.
like this. But only the KJ is alive. So if he ults there, he will be pushed for sure.
Placing sentry.
One enemy remaining.
Oh no. Sova too smart there. He knows that KJ has to push him,
Match point.
and it's the entrance of the second lane there. So we have the second match point of the map. Match, I would say. It's not only the match point but also the series point, because already GCM has taken the Icebox map. So let's see.
Get out of my
Yeah,
way.
let's see what happens in this final round. There we can see Begum Beguni going inside the site with the ult open. Here comes the KJ lockdown to push up the defenders, and you know Begum Beguni with no fear just goes down. He's just trolling.
Good,
Jet. I guess
Spike
that's Finesse
planted.
playing Jet. So Finesse takes the phase. Viper with the trade. Killjoy with the trade as well. Takes down Razor with his Guardian. Shockdart coming in. The defenders locked down. They want to push off the attackers off the site, and they want to make their own space. Viper with his ult. But Viper is off the side.
yeah, Vibe.
COCO takes the peak, but oh no, Viper takes him down. The
One
Spike
enemy
is not
remaining.
half decent, but
Last
here comes
player
a
standing.
well-timed shock dart as well as a peek from Viper, but Sova was unable to
Attackers
defuse the
win.
spike, and here goes the win
Yeah,
to Team EZCM. That was a very dominating performance by the Team EZCM in this matches today.
completely dominated, I would rather say, left no chance for team
The
of the
coordination and the aggressiveness from their side. Have you seen the ACS coming up from Begum Begunia? 438 ACS and a KD of 30-12-3. He's got 7 first bloods. This man has got no fear. So with this was the last match of today, I guess. I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah, I think so. I really don't have idea about the whole schedule, but I think it's so far this is the last match.
And it ends up not nice for Team of the Grid, but Team EZCM continues to qualify on to the next day, and with a score of 13-5, with an absolute dominating performance on Team of the Grid. So with this match, I guess we are gonna end the stream. Everybody, thank you for sitting tight with us, and we will be back next day.
Yep.